Check this shirt out. Check this shit out. You gotta like that. What am I drinking? Hey, Kool-Aid! If you're hearing classical music, stay right there. Oh man, single digits. What's happening is there's an all hands call. It's going to start in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to try to knock this out while I'm waiting for that. We're catchy music. Oh man, I'm loopy. I've been here since 7:30. Yeah, it's currently 5:07. It's currently 57 degrees. I find that when I'm tired, I forget to do the temperature or the time and the temperature. I believe it's raining, although I haven't had a chance to go out and check. I've been like stuck here all day. Website problems. I had to convince IT that there was a website problem. Like, I'm the only person in the company that can do that, I guess. I don't know. But Symantec had good earnings. Back up the truck. Money, 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 money. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I could use some. I'm doing okay. But I haven't even been on the board today, actually. Look how behind I am. I don't even know if you can hear that or not. I'll turn it down. It's like you couldn't hear India yesterday, so when I was singing along with her, I sounded pretty weird. Yeah. So, what? Is it Wednesday? Is this week over yet? It is Wednesday. Look, it's really 5:08. It's almost 5:09. You know what that means. If it's Wednesday, it's hump day. And I hope you're humping. Kim had the day off today, which is rare for a Wednesday, but good for her. She took part in a Twitter chat for the Timberwolves about fan experience. And speaking of fan experience, I was accepted as a member of the social media. I already forgot what it's called. The Timberwolves social media board. I think it means I had just enough followers and was just impressive enough about social media that I could go early to some Timberwolves games and, I don't know, maybe get some food or something. But I'm going to meet a bunch of other people who are nerds like me with the social media who also love the Timberwolves, so that should be interesting. A bunch of people I'll probably wish I'd never met, and I'm sure they'll feel the same way about me. Because that's what social media is all about, is really learning how awful people truly are on Twitter and regretting that you ever knew them in the first place. I can't tell you how many people feel that way about me. I'm scrolling through tweets while I'm talking to you, which I shouldn't be doing, but like I said, I'm behind. Kevin Love shaved his head, and he did it for chick cancer. I shouldn't call it that. I haven't had a lapel on in so long, I haven't been able to wear my pink ribbon. Timberwolves are in Winnipeg tonight, believe it or not, in a game that I don't believe will be televised in America. It'll be on one of them crazy Canadian sports channels that League Pass has no access to, I think. I don't know. I think we're in the middle of a League Pass free tryout, though. So I probably should figure that out in time to see if I'm going to be able to watch it or not. Because I've been here going on 10 hours, and because I'm waiting for an all-hands meeting, which is going to take 1 hour? Oh, man. By the time I get out of here, I'll be like here over 11 hours. Now, I know for some people that working 11 hours is something you do every day, but not for me, man. This meeting will begin shortly. Oh yeah, it'll begin in 4 minutes. Well, if the meeting starts, I'm going to have to cut you short. I'm kind of surprised. But the other one, the investor call, did end short. So our new CEO, man, he's all business. He's all about giving you the business. He actually, when he sent out, and I think I can say this without getting fired for revealing any insider information, but when he sent out an email internally to discuss results, he sent out 20,000 individual emails with each individual's name in the to line and them alone, which really is a nice touch. And it's one of those things that, like, probably doesn't mean a lot, but it's like a super nerdy thing. It's like, wow, how did they do that? And then you get looking at the headers and you're like, oh, he used a special email company to release this thing. And, you know, it indicates that somebody put some thought into it. And that's kind of why I get more and more impressed with our new CEO, Steve Bennett, every day. Not to the point that I'm going to retire the picture of Enrique, but, well, actually, you know, if Steve gets his face on the cover of the magazine, I would be happy to probably cover Enrique up with him. But Steve Bennett, man, he's impressing me, and I think he's the real deal. And that means that I hope I get a long, prosperous career continuing at Symantec, at least long enough for the stock to, then we can back up the truck. Money, 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 money. One of Steve's guiding principles, though, and it's a big one that I'm a fan of, and this is really going to bore you for people who aren't of a certain age or interested in career stuff, but one of his keystone principles, True North principles, delighting the customer. And I am all about delighting the customer. And it's kind of hard to do in tech support. You get one shot at really nailing it and really getting that customer excited and glad that they had a problem in the first place, so they called and talked to you. And not taking tech support calls on a regular basis, it's not something that I have to, it's not a pitfall for me as it is going out onto Connect, our customer forum, because if I don't know the answer, I won't answer. But if I do know the answer, I can really nail it and make that customer excited and happy. And I think that is one of the biggest keys, not only to retaining customers, but to getting them to spend more money with you, or to tell a friend you gotta use NetBackup for your backup solution. And it hasn't seemed as much like we had a CEO who got it, or at least got it to the point where he really stressed it and made it a big deal. He makes it a big deal. He wants us to delight customers, which is good because that's something I want to do too. So, me and Steve Bennett to the top. Flea, you can get on the bus now, or you can, I don't know, there's still some people who say, oh, this is a temporary thing, it's gonna spike, it's gonna fall like a rock in 3 months, so get in, get out. I wouldn't get in now because we are way up after hours. We were up $1.25 the last time I checked. Do I still have that page open? NASDAQ, spelled with a Q. Not happening. All right. Take my word for it. The stock price went from 17 something to 18 something, and it was pretty exciting. But that's my, I don't know, that's where I am today. It's one of those things where even though you spent over 10 hours here, and it'll be over 10 hours really pretty soon, you don't mind so much because it ain't a bad place to be. If you've left comments, I'm sorry I didn't get to them. Like I said, I still haven't even visited the W today. I'll have to do that while I'm uploading this thing and listening to that meeting. Multitasking usually doesn't involve so many things that aren't work, but they've all been put off, so they got to get done. Okay, yes. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you for putting up with me just kind of babbling about whatever. I think my numbers are way down because the babbling has gotten out of control, but I hope I touched on something interesting today. If not, well, there's 9.5 minutes you'll never get back, and I apologize. I'll see you tomorrow, though. Meeting is starting, so I'm going to cut it off. Thanks, guys. Bye.